Hi, Jay here. This is the ProtoCrate for March 2015 opening. But before I get into it, in case you haven't seen my other videos, I've lost a lot of my vision over the last year. It's slowly coming back. I've had a lot of operations, both physical and laser. I'm pretty much blind in my left eye, maybe 10%, maybe 30%, 40% in my right eye, but only from about here up because of the surgery. So I got to give a big shout out to my wife. She helped set up this up. She put lights here. She put a light behind the camera so I know which way to look. And she put a light over here, and also she sort of gridded the area out so I know where I can and can't walk. So big shout out to Yvonne for helping me out. Alright, well this month is the ProtoCrate for March 2015. In case you didn't know, for for February 2015 ProtoCrate, it was the PLA yellow. And you know, you got the sample stuff and the sample material and you know, the theme, which was Pack Guy. If you saw the lead-in video where it's printing the Rook and the Pack Guys. So, you know, I did my opening, my unboxing. I'll try and remember to put the link down below. So this is for March 2015. And yes, I did open the box because there's no way I can read this online or on the camera. I'd be sitting here like this the whole time. So I've already cheated and read everything. So it's not really an unboxing, it's a discussion. So anyway, without further ado, the ProtoCrate for March 2015. Again, big shout out. I like it that they put the theme on top with a separator panel. You've seen my LootCrate and my NerdBlock videos. They tend to put the theme on the bottom and then stack everything on top, which sort of sucks because then you got to dump everything out to get to the theme to figure out what you're doing. This month's theme, ProtoCrate March 2015, is slothy. There's the Thingiverse address, and it's a little tree sloth. Alright, so now we're making a little animal. Well, one of the things you get in here usually is sample filament and a little sample key ring. Remember, if you looked at last month's video, that was in there. This month, instead of being from Prototype Supply, it's from 3D Precision. And see, there's a little logo. Precision 3D, not 3D Precision. Precision 3D Filament Supply. And then there's the sample materials. It looks like there's some gold, some wood, a couple of greens, and a blue in here. Okay, all PLA. And sure enough, there's a couple of greens, a blue, a wood, and some gold filament, all in the sample bag. You also get a flyer from Precision 3D showing the PLA that they offer and their contact information. I'll do the roll of filament. No, I'll go ahead and do the roll of filament then. Oh, where did that go? This could be a problem. Ah, there it is. It fell on the shelf. Okay. So this month you get a roll of 1.7. Well, you select what kind you want. I get the PLA 1.75. It's mint green. I'll show you the filament itself. That color. Okay. And also in this month's box, here's a little sheet on what they recommend you run the material with. You know, last month was Pack Guy, the Pac-Man, the Mario box, and the Star, and other ones. But this month, hold on, I'm gonna put my glasses on. This really doesn't help much, but it does a little bit. They say you're supposed to take the sloppy and the included glue stick, Elmer's glue stick, and glue the artificial plants to it, or glue it to a little diorama. And they also talk about the wood filament instructions. There's also some ready to print Thingiverse items that they recommend you print with this. They have leaves, they have the Groot bust sculpture, the low poly Bulbasaur planter, and the fruit tree, a modular fruit tree, which I saw that the other day before I got this. It looked pretty cool. And it gives you the Thingiverse addresses for all of that. Okay. You also, and a glue stick, and then here are the sample. Here's the Bulbasaur planter. It's already got the artificial plant stuck in it. And you can't see it. I'll try and put it at big, but I bet you can't see it. I'll put some pics up. How about that? I'll cut it here and put pics up. So there's the Bulbasaur planter. Here is the tree sloth, a small example of the tree sloth. And again, I'll cut here and put pictures. Okay? And then you got these, this was fun. This is really fun. Here's some more fake, like aquarium, plastic plants that come with it. And it also, in the bottom, it had this little baggie. They had this, and I was like, oh, cool! It looks like a little bag of pot comes with it. With my eyes, I could use it. I'm just kidding. But it's like that railroad air fern stuff that you use, that you glue down. It's in a little bag. So that's what you got for March 2015, is the mint green. Now, I think last month's was better because you got a bunch of tools and stuff in last month's kit. Let's see if I left them in here. I may have moved them. No, they're in here. Last month you got a bunch of files, tools and stuff. Toy Builder Labs and Prototypes a lot. Toy Builder Labs is whose last month is. So anyway, that's March 2015 ProtoCrate. If you saw it the first of my video, you saw that the yellow from last month, I printed all the Pac-Man stuff, and I was printing a giant rook. So that's on last month. This month, I'll go ahead and stop the video here, and I'll put some video up printing with the new mint green. At the first of the video, I talked about the February, which was the yellow PLA from Prototype Supply. This is what came in the yellow. This is what came in the February ProtoCrate. And I printed this really nice large rook. I think this took like 16 hours to print. This is a 0.2 resolution. This printed really well. I wasn't really too impressed so far with the 3D Precision or Precision 3D Mint Green for March 2015. Okay, I finally did get it to print. The problem was the first 10 meters, I didn't keep any of it, and I wish I had now. Pardon me. The first 10 meters was out of round, or it had thick spots. But now that I'm into the roll, I'm about halfway in now. It's a very consistent 1.65. And here's the Bulbasaur that I printed with it. And I'll stop here and put in some close-up pics. So Jay, what's your rating on March's ProtoCrate? Well, I give it a 7. I had a problem with the material at first. I've only done one really big print with it, which is a 0.3 resolution, and it seemed to be okay. I'll have to do some more to really pass judgment on it, but right now I give it a 7. Whereas, as you remember, for February with the yellow, I gave it definitely a 9. 10 would be winning lottery numbers in the box. So this is Jay. Keep on printing, take care of your eyes, and have a good night.